Welcome to our digital citizenship lesson. First question is, what is digital citizenship? That's a great question. I'm going to show you a little definition here. So, digital citizen. Say it with me. Digital citizen. Someone who acts safely, responsibly, and respectfully online. So think about what that means. What does it mean to act safely, responsibly, and respectfully online? Now that our classrooms are all online, it's really important for us to be aware of the new ways that we are having to learn together. And it is different, and it's a new thing for all of us. It's new for the teachers, and it's new for you as students. So it's important that we talk about being digital citizens in this time of all this newness. So we have to think about how to be a strong community, even when we're not together in the same room. Community is a group of people who share the same interests or goals. Maybe you're a part of a neighborhood community, or if you play a sport, then that's a community that you belong to. Another community that you're a part of is your classroom in your school. Everyone in your classroom and even our whole school is a part of your online community now. There are people that you know personally and share time with in your classroom. Maybe your art teacher or librarian. But these are people now that you maybe don't see all the time. So all of the students in our classroom communities have agreed to act in certain ways. Maybe you have a classroom charter or a classroom agreement. So those are the things that you came up with probably as a class and agreed that those were the ways that you were going to act together. Those are the expectations. These are called norms. Norms are ways of acting that everyone in a community agrees to. Norms help people in the community work toward their shared goals. So I'm going to share a picture with you, and I'm going to ask you to think about which of these pictures, it's a picture of two different classrooms, which classroom community would best reach everyone's shared goal of learning? Because we know that at school, we are trying to help everyone be their best, and we share a goal of learning together. So let me share that with you. So here's that image of the two classrooms. There's classroom 1, it's the black and white one. You can see in the picture that there's kind of a lot going on. There's students moving all around the room. I see some students maybe doing a disco dance. Some students acting like monkeys. Some are sitting and working and reading. There's some dressing up as a ghost. And then in the second picture, you see one teacher who for some reason is not wearing shoes. And then all the students are together, they're sitting at a table. You see one student raising their hand. So the question is, which classroom community would best reach everyone's shared goal of learning? In my opinion, classroom 2 looks a little more structured. Like you could hear the teacher very well, you could understand what they were trying to teach. It looks like maybe a science lesson. Classroom 1 doesn't look like it would be very structured for the learning of everyone. So those are some things that we need to think about even when you are doing your learning online. Norms are important for online communities. There are different types of online communities, and depending on their goals, they might have different norms that members are expected to follow. Knowing how to follow the norms of an online community is important because it's part of being a good digital citizen. Like we said, being safe and responsible and respectful when you're online so that you can use technology to responsibly learn, create, and participate. That means you get the rewards of being online, like seeing cool videos and playing fun games, without the negatives, like people being mean or disrespectful or distracting to the community. In our new online classrooms, it is important to understand the norms that your community will follow. For example, if you're video chatting with your teacher and your classmates, how do you signal that you want to share an idea or ask a question? Normally in our classrooms, we raise our hands, or maybe you sparkle when you agree with someone, but there could be a different norm for your online classroom. And if you aren't sure what the norm is, you can ask your teacher, ask a grown-up who's at home with you. Think of some of the new rules and norms for your online classroom that you're learning and getting used to. A good digital citizen asks questions and shows that they can be responsible online. So for example, if we are all having our class meeting together and everyone's excited and we're all talking and your teacher is trying to teach you some math and you decide all of a sudden that you want to show everyone your pet. So you go get them and you say, "Hey guys, this is Ralph. He likes math too." You see how that could be a little distracting for everyone in your class who's trying to learn? Although your pet is very, very cute, they need to know how to be a good digital citizen by respecting the classroom norms, like not biting Ralph. So that is a little bit that I wanted to share with you today about being a good digital citizen, is learning about the norms of your online community. I am going to show you now a website that you can go to called Brain Pop that has a variety of videos and activities that will help you learn more about being a good digital citizen. So let me find where that is and I'll share it on the screen. So this is something new for me too, with screen sharing and doing digital video lessons. So here is that website called Brain Pop. We do have our own Thornton Creek login, which I will share with you on your Schoology. So here you can see all of the digital citizenship topics that you can learn about on Brain Pop. There's even a new one, this just showed up today, called Distance Learning. So let's click on it. And you can see here that there's a movie, a quiz, make a map, make a movie, vocabulary. So you could watch this video here. You can go back and I'll show you a little more. There's information about the woman Grace Hopper, who was a very intelligent computer scientist. So you've got a video about her, related reading, worksheets, games, vocabulary. And this is all available on the website called Brain Pop. So I will share that with you. And if you want to look through it on your own or have a grown-up help you get through the website, because you will need to log in, make sure you check with a grown-up before you go online. That's another important part about being a digital citizen. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you are enjoying your new online community.